sky falling. Sky falling. Look around. Hey, hey. Ho, you been drowning in fear. I can see why you been scared. Me, I been fly, a couple miles in the air, living without any care. No mask for the night. Walked in, got thousands of stairs. Ring hit they eyes with a glare. Vision is blind. I'm shining bright anywhere. I see your mind been impaired. You see the signs. Look at the times in this day and age that we living in. All these anomalies. I'm reconstructing my mind in these data ways. Put the hustle and grind in my database. Won't be sitting around just to fade away. If you get close to my squad, you gon' hear me say, hey, I need no chase, I'm taking mine to the net. Yeah, hey, life has been crazy, but I get no fuck cause I'm living, and that's what it is, yeah. Drinking and smoking, you hear the commotion, my niggas is here, look around. Hey, smirk on their face, cause we ain't concerned when they say that the sky falling down. We ain't concerned when they say that the sky falling. Finna trap all us, and the world in it, but don't care about it. We some rare niggas, come and bear witness how we in the process. You can feed us lies, but it won't paralyze me. I can't quarantine inside a nigga poppin', and I get no fuck just how you feel about it. Cause I'm here today, but could be gone tomorrow. So I drink it all to listen, empty bottle. I should get indicted with the music. This the dopest product you in tune with. Motherfucker follow when the blue check. Rather get these dollars where the blue strips. Pulling strings and I don't know acoustics. World is ending, I'm just on some cool shit. Like, I need no chase, I'm taking mine to the net. Yeah, hey. Life has been crazy, but I get no fuck cause I'm living, and that's what it is, yeah. Drinking and smoking, you hear the commotion, my niggas is here, look around. Smirk on their face, we ain't concerned when they say that the sky falling down. We ain't concerned when they say that the sky falling. We ain't concerned when they say that the sky falling. I'm taking mine to the net. Yeah. Sky falling. Life has been crazy, but I get no fuck cause I'm living, and that's what it is. Yeah. Drinking and smoking, you hear the commotion. My niggas is here, look around. Hey, I need no chase. I'm taking mine to the net. Yeah. Hey, life has been crazy, but I get no fuck cause I'm living, and that's what it is. Yeah. Drinking and smoking, you hear the commotion. My niggas is here, look around. Face. We ain't concerned when they say that the sky falling down, boy. Hey.
Come on, guys. Does anybody have eyes on him? Does anybody have eyes? We need eyes on the guy. Fuck, don't tell me that. Fuck, I think we lost him. Shit.
What? No. Say it, run it.
Okay, bigger dream.
Yeah. We live. What's the deal? How y'all feeling out there? Y'all feeling good? I'm feeling good. I walked into a motherfucking smoke session, nigga. Contact. On they dog ass. You feel me? I'm chilling though. You feel me? My nigga Cam. Salute to my nigga Cam. He done lit the incense and all that shit, you know? All that good shit. But yeah, you're now tuned in. First off, hold up. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to the DuckOff Hour. You know, I'm with my boy Cool Ass Cam, Innovative Culture. I am Lavelle Streets, and you are officially ducked off. Let me unzip this damn jacket. Man, getting kind of hot up in this hole. You feel me? I think it's the shades too. No, I'm good. So yeah, man, as I usually start, you know, I like to give a shout out to my sponsors and all that good shit. And you know, my sponsors are, we're gonna have to say Innovative Culture. That's one of them, you know. Then we got On Top Entertainment. You know, I got the beanies on deck. Make sure y'all hit the website for that. Boom, bam. Yeah, no. I got that new ducked off. Well, it's kind of new, but it's new to you if you ain't heard it. So I got that ducked off. No, this is actually the duck tape, the mixtape. You know, like this is the entree, the size and shit before you get to the main course meal. So you get that. It's just straight bars. I'm going crazy all day, all on this. You know, it was during the pandemic. You know, nigga had to figure out the studio situation. I'm like, nigga, we had Guitar Center, run it up. You know, we in YouTube University. And yeah, did the damn thing and recorded that whole project. You feel me? Hey. Then we got the ducked off, the actual ducked off hat. You feel me? Got the Huey Dewey, the quack dealers on the side. You know, they out there hustling, getting to it. You know, got that ducked off official dad snap. Yeah. Oh, and I got the official ducked off hat on too. My boy Cool Ass Cam, he got on one too, man. You know, he real supportive and shit. Holla at my boy. You need all that work. You know he gonna handle. You know he gonna help you out that podcast work, man. Holla at the homie. Oh, I know I don't want to go too crazy, but fuck it. You know we got the ducked off mask for you. You know we got the Suwoo red. Then we got the Crip blue for you. You feel me? The Rojo and the Azul. You know, get you one. Then we got the Negro, the black for you. You know, I'll be wearing the black. I kind of wore my shit. I'll be everywhere with my motherfucking duck mask. Yeah. And last but not least, or before I go, last but not least, definitely not last, but I got that LA Boom. You know, make sure y'all go ahead and cop that. We just dropped that LA Boom. Me and my business partner. You know, the homie Brags and all that good shit. Got the Boom series. Make sure y'all visit boomlife.com. Get you fresh, get you right, B. Now, last but not least, I got a gang of things in this box. They're like, damn, nigga. Then I got the official ducked off LP. It's on my site. I said, fuck the middleman, which salute to my nigga Nipsey. You feel me? And I was like, look, just go to the website and get it. You feel me? He's like, I get nigga, well, fuck it, you ain't heard it yet. Well, go to the website. Nah, but it's on the website, lavelstreets.com. I'm in the streets with it. Got the QRC code. Just scan your phone. Boom, you got that right there. So that's out right now, the ducked off LP. All original joints. My boy TB, who just did his show, you feel me? He on that joint right there. You know, he produced a track. And yeah, man, we just been cooking up. So once again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to the DuckOff Hour. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here, ducked off with your boy Streets. Let's get it. Let me take these shades off. Nigga, be too cool for goddamn school in this hole. You know? It'd be good though, you feel me? I used to get like real faded and just throw my shades on and they don't really know nothing. Seem normal to a nigga like on that wall stumbling and shit. But yeah. So yeah, first things first. I recently heard that California was supposed to be opening the 15th, I believe, of this month. And then I seen, you know, the big white homie, the homie Newsom, Gavin Newsom, he like, yeah, we gonna officially open this bitch fully back up June 15th. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what y'all got going on, but all right. So they gonna have like mandatory mask and all this other good shit. Before I go into that though, man, I want to talk about my weekend. Over the weekend, I recently went to this art gallery. It's called Shattered Glass, and they had a compilation of different artists from Latino to Black, and it was a collab, but it was just a dope artist. And usually when I go to places, I have my phone out. I'll be, you know, taking pictures like, yo, give me a flick right here. And I did that. However, this time, you know, I just had my phone in my pocket and I was just walking around soaking up all the creative game, just really going into their mind state and just figure out, you know, what was the reason why they even drew something like this. It was just pretty dope, man. It was a dope experience. I talked to the dude who actually curated the event and just was chopping game with him, you know, super cool, you know. And one thing about like these art galleries, like when you go there, you gonna see some this wasn't my intention, but it be like some fire ass women up there. They just be in that motherfucking I'm like, damn, I don't see you nowhere else, but they just be in there floating through that motherfucker. I was like, damn, you know, but it was still a cool experience nonetheless, aside from that. But yeah, man, it was down in LA. I forget, the name doesn't come to me. I'll have to do a little more thinking on that. But yeah, I went to that gallery. What else did the nigga do, man? That was probably like the main spot that I went to. I want to say, I did some filming as well. You know, I'm heavily on the film side, linked up with this fashion designer, coming up with some creative concepts for them. And I rocks with them because, they be introducing me to like all these, people that's kind of booming that I didn't really know about. I'm like, oh, okay, y'all doing y'all shit. So coming in the game as a student, as a rapper, I'm already talking shit. Like, oh, nobody ain't fucking with me. I'm dope, this, that, and the third. But in the film game, it's a little different. I'm coming in there as a student. So I'm just open to the different ideas of how to perfect my craft. And, it's just being in that environment, it's just making the nigga a lot better on some shit. Just, just soaking up the game. Like, oh, this is this director and this, like how it is in music. I'll know all the artists, like, oh, that's that nigga from Wooty Wop or this blah, blah, blah. He from there. Yeah, they booming. But on the film side, it's the same thing, but in a director standpoint. And like, yeah, he did this video. He doing this, that, and the third. And this, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. And so I'm gauging my creativity and just a point where I want to get better at. I look at that like, okay, this is all right. Let me do something better than that, or let me just do something dope and get some inspiration from what they did. So yeah, that was my weekend, man. I was out in the film world, in the field, out in the film. I like filming though, man. I be in the streets a lot, and just when you got that camera on you, like that's like access to everywhere. Like motherfuckers, hey bro, or hey, everybody want to be a socialite, which is not a problem. It's just like, holla at your boy, I look at it like the crack game to me, or any form of hustling, because a lot of niggas is hitting niggas over the head for the videos. You come to me, I got a nice deal for you. You feel me? So we gonna get you right. So that's how I look at my film game. I got the 2 for 5s. You feel me? The purple tops, B. But aside from that, yeah, California is back. It's allegedly, it's supposed to be back open. The big, my nigga Big G, my nigga Gavin Newsom, he like, yeah, we gonna open this bitch back up. You gotta wear your mask. I think.
Catch me outside. How about that?
I think like being in the house and shit, and like I used to go out a lot, and then when they shut everything down, I was still going out, like going to the beach and shit. And I stopped going on Instagram and posting where I was at, because motherfuckers hitting, hey, you supposed to be like, hey, relax, my nigga, chill. Ain't nobody out here but me, so how I'm gonna get it? You feel me? I'm just on my bike, but I say a lot of people took things for granted far as going out. So now you see, like, if you single or shit, even if you ain't single, like if this summer open up for real, oh, it's gonna be crazy. You feel me? Because I'll be seeing the tweets that like the chicks be putting, and I'm like, oh yeah, they about to go crazy. Like I just want to be like, okay, I just want to figure out where I need to be so I can see that whole how things play out, because it's gonna be a wild ass summer if everything opened back up. Like I remember when they first shut this bitch down, like all the homies was like hitting me like, we got the push-up challenge, and that shit lasted for like a good week. Like I'm like, what happened, my niggas? Like niggas ain't no more niggas ain't doing no more push-up challenges. All right.
That's a true response you go get.
I'm like, okay, for sure.
That Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, on me, my nigga got the craziest, wildest laugh, bro. But he just be on this chill shit. But yeah, man, I think the summer is just gonna be real crazy if they really open this bitch back up. I'ma still wear my mask just because I don't need nobody just coughing in my face or I'm walking up to you and you got the crazy ass cough. Man, let me take this sweater off. It's kind of hot in this bitch. My nigga got the sound effects on point. Yeah. And if you tuned in now, drop that duck emoji. You're now officially ducked off in the DuckOff Hour. You feel me? Yeah, no. But yeah. Aside from that, though, I came across an article recently because, every week I've been talking about cryptocurrency because that's kind of been taking me. It's been getting a lot of my energy and time because I'll be up late as fuck like, nigga, how the hell you get this coin, or who the fuck behind this shit? And, I'm on all these different websites and exchanges and just looking at where things is going because, people becoming like overnight millionaires of this shit, and I'm like, man, I just want a little slice. You feel me? My slice can be an M. I'll take 2 M's if I need to. You know, so I just been seeing a lot of, or I just been in the crypto space heavily and just, you know, learning more and more about it, because once everything opens back up and all this digital things start to take place, then, you know, all of the currency is going to go up. So I just want to be at the right place at the right time. But I'm bringing that up because I seen the NBA owner, and I don't even watch sports like that, to keep it a buck. Like, I will watch sports if I place a bet. Like, if my few people, good people I know, you know, they be on like the Bovada and shit and placing bets, and niggas be cashing out. And that'd be the only reason. Not even that'd be the only reason, because I fucks with sports. It's just, I know when I'm watching sports, it's like that's all I want to do, and I'm like, I can't give sports my time like that. You feel me? Because I'm gonna be too vested in it. But if I'm placing a bet, then yeah, I probably watch sports more, because I've been seeing niggas just cashing out on it. I'm like, damn, nigga, you ain't that off. He's like, yeah, you got to do this, that with the parlay, and, you know, you got to bet on the shot. And, like, this shit, like, when I remember first getting into it, it was a little simpler. Like, yeah, you just got to bet the point spread or something like that, and you hit. Now it's like, yeah, you betting on a shot. Or it might have been like that before. I don't know. This is the new game I'm privy to now with the betting. But I'm bringing that up because the owner of the Kings, my nigga Vivek Randaviv, you know I'm not good with pronouncing these niggas' names. It's like Vinvek Randaviv.
I missed that one. I'm supposed to issue with that right there.
So my nigga, he planned on giving the players the option to get paid in Bitcoin. You know, because as of right now, you know, cryptocurrency is like it got a $2 trillion market cap on it.
That's like saying we want to pay you in Zamunda dollars or some shit.
Honestly, yeah, you feel me? Because it's the world, Craig. You feel me? Like, so you can go to, well, I ain't gonna say you could.
But where can you go spend that right now? Where can I go spend Bitcoin to make a purchase? Can I go to McDonald's and spend Bitcoin to buy my food?
This how you got to do it.
It's a
process. You got to go through an exchange. So let's say I got two Bitcoins, and it's probably, I want to say it's at 58,000 a coin right now. So you can be on Cash App like, damn, nigga, I need like $200. So you could just sell a portion of your coin and just cash out that $200, and then boom, you send that $200 to your Cash App, and that Cash App to your debit card, and boom, and that's like a 2-minute, probably a little minute process, low key.
How many apps do you need to do that?
You probably need 3 apps. It depends on who you bank with. So if you got a Bitcoin, it depends on what exchange you going through. Like the main 2 is like Coinbase or Binance, right? So you have your debit card hooked up to that. Like, damn, I need some bread. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Upload? Yeah, Upload. I'm not sure what Upload is. It's a bunch of different exchange, but it's another one, Upload. I haven't heard of that
new ones every day.
Yeah, they got a bunch of new exchanges. So boom, you upload, or you put your information on Binance, boom. You like, oh shit, I need some Bitcoin. You just withdraw like $200 of Bitcoin. You can send that shit to your debit card. Or if you got Bitcoin on your Cash App, you can be like, oh shit, just send it to sell it. The cash will go right back into your bread. And once it's in your account, then you can spend it. So that's the process of spending Bitcoin. And you could probably just, in other countries too, they have like Bitcoin machines. I mean, they got some Bitcoin machines.
I'm pretty sure it's the same way. It's a process in order to actually get the funds.
Yeah, it's a process. But that's where it's like shit on its way.
But it's worth something if you're willing to go through the process to do the exchange.
Yeah, and the process is only like 2 minutes max.
It says, don't use Bitcoin to buy McDonald's, please. Nah, it was a question. Look, what up, Levy?
Yeah. Nobody's using it. No, I don't know why. I ain't even gonna front on McDonald's like that.
I'm speaking on the average man. You feel me? Yeah. The average person. If this is like gonna be Or
I'm not fucking with McDonald's, but the average person probably is. And I'm not saying I'm not the average person.
Every
but
once in a while, I gotta get my McDonald's fixed, bro.
you know,
because
last time I had McDonald's, I was in Vegas and the homie was, and we was fading. And I'm like, man, let me get a McGriddle because I
it had to be when you was faded.
Yeah, it had to be.
You wouldn't do it if you wasn't faded.
Nah, man, I'm at a certain place, and you know, all of these fast food places are pretty much the same. You feel me? But it's just something like,
they got different items. You feel me?
I'm not fucking with McDonald's, but I'm like, but you fuck with Jack in the Box, like, yeah, but I'm, you know, you gotta wean off of them motherfuckers slowly but surely. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that's what
That shit got crack in it.
I mean, I don't even want to give them the promo like that. Like, yeah, nope. I don't eat it, so I don't know.
Coca-Cola did.
Coca-Cola, yeah, they was putting Coke in there in their early stages. I seen a documentary.
And they partnered up with McDonald's, so what that show you?
Niggas is big time dope dealers.
They dope dealers.
Me? You know, so I'm like,
I'm not gonna say they got crack in them. I'm gonna say they got quack in them.
They got that quack. You feel me? That quack dealer. And it's out right now. Let me fix my shirt, man. So yeah, my nigga Vinvic Randiviv, he's gonna give players the option to be. They all say like, yeah, this shit gonna go to like 100,000 or some shit. So you can have $100 in that motherfucker, and it's gonna go crazy. You feel me? Just off of nothing. You know. So yeah, that's what the nigga Randiviv, my nigga Vinvic Randiviv, and I'm not sure. I ain't gonna say I'm not sure, but with the cryptocurrency, it's certain things I would use it for, or it's gonna be different because since everything is gonna be digital, you're not even gonna have bread on you no more. And I think we brought that up last time. Like, if you go into certain places that requires you to spend some money, it's like, what you gonna do? Like, I'm really curious to find out like where the strippers and like that whole shit is gonna go once money is obsolete. No, once money is obsolete, and then it's like, how is that gonna work? You know,
It's not gonna work.
so it's like they gonna have a new payment system. Like,
Right.
either you slide your card
Or you scan your wrist with that chip.
Yeah, nah, but another thing too, they got the QRC codes. Like, that's how all these exchanges work. So you scan your QRC code. So the strippers, they might just come with like a little QRC. Like, yeah, just scan it, nigga. What you trying to get? Nigga typed it like the amount, and you scan your QRC. Boom, the transaction, and you know, y'all do you and only you, her, and God knows what happens after that. So I'm just curious to find that out, man. You know, but that's where the Bitcoin thing is going, and that's what a lot of I seen. Who's the owner for the Dallas Mavericks? What's my nigga name?
Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban. He been on the heavy. He was on talking about the Doge or the dog coin, and I bought some of it. You feel me? But I didn't want to put up all my bread because it was still going up. But it's still like, you know, like 0.1 or 9 or some shit. It's not like a full penny yet. So once it really start cracking, and like once all the NBA players really start doing that or going towards that route, then it's all that shit gonna go up, you know. So yeah, man, I'm like, okay, they paying these niggas in crypto now, you feel me? And since we own NBA players, I was in the cut on my nigga TB show, and I was hearing him talk about the Paul Pierce situation, you know, and I felt like that's the duck of the day. You feel me? Paul Pierce, because he said you know, like I said, I ain't been watching sports, but to my knowledge, last time I was watching sports, he was a commentator and he was on ESPN. He was doing certain shit, but I ain't see him
at
after
this moment that he knew
You
he
feel me?
fucked up.
Yeah. So I ain't seen him in a minute, so I'm like, oh, my nigga been ducked off for a cool second, and then I randomly scroll on IG, and my nigga look faded as fuck. Like, he looked like he having like just a cool time. He started asking for a bro, like, Monica, something like pull up. My nigga said, I was like, who the hell Monica? And she must got some fire or something. You telling her to pull up on live. Like, nigga, you jeopardizing it all, or you risking it.
Tell me when you ready.
All right, we about to pull this up, man. We about to pull up my nigga Paul Pierce. He's the duck of the day, man, because he about to be ducked off again, low key, because it's like, nigga, they about to drag you off. Well, I don't even see why you would be tripping. Like, you not in the NBA, you paid, nigga, you enjoying your life, you got strippers
You
at the
still
house.
got a job though.
Yeah, you know, you chilling. You got a residual, you got a check coming in.
And when you get hired for this job, and in the orientation, they tell you can't post it like that on social media. That's with any job.
Right, so I don't know who he was actually working for. That's
You
what
work
I'm
for
saying.
ESPN.
So he got fired from ESPN.
You didn't see the video?
I only seen this
I'm about
video.
to get fired for this shit. You didn't see that one
I
where
ain't
he
see
had
that
like
one.
5-6 strippers up in the room and his homies in there
I
with him?
seen that, but I only seen the clip of him asking like, Monica, where you at? Like, pull up. I'm like, damn, on live.
Nah, it was a whole damn clip.
All right, look, let's. I got it put up. Let's play a little.
I'm gonna send it to you. What you signed in on right there?
Oh, I'm on the what you call it live, but I
No,
got
on
it
your
pulled
computer.
up.
What you on your computer?
I'm on YouTube.
Okay, I can send it to your Instagram.
No, text it to me because I get text to my laptop. So yeah, my nigga Paul Pierce, to my knowledge, he been ducked off. I ain't know he was still a commentator or whatever or working for ESPN.
Look, it was 50 Cent.
50 Cent was talking. He was
It
talking.
was a 50 Cent post.
Oh, 50, he posted it up. Nah, but I seen other niggas posting it up though.
This is the clip you need to see.
Hold on, man, cause he got it right here too.
Monica, what you doing?
He said, Monica, what you doing?
Guys, throw some fucking chips, man. Is you on out?
All right, so we got to go to 50 Cent's
Instagram.
Instagram page. So that's what we about to do. I'm gonna pull it up on YouTube. Oh God. Like this shit 14 minutes long, bro, but we gon' hold on. 50 Cent, Paul Pierce, IG. Yeah, bro.
I got you.
Yeah, they ain't. I only got the regular one right
I
here.
got you.
And if you're tuned in now, you are now officially ducked off. Be sure to drop that duck emoji. Let us know you in the building. You got it, Cam? So this is 50 Cent IG.
Shake them titties. Hey.
Nigga said shake them titties.
Wiggle them.
My nigga was faded.
I'm Paul Pierce. Fuck ESPN, nigga. Shit. They gonna try to fire me, baby. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
Look at his ass, baby. Looking like 2 Celtic championship trophies, baby. Shake that shit. Oh, yeah. Do the doodle drop, baby. Do the doodle drop. Yep.
That nigga wild.
Drop it, baby. Do that doodle drop for Paul Pierce, baby. They gonna fire me, nigga. I don't. Shake them titties. Hey. Wiggle them.
So,
My nigga said, I ain't never heard a nigga say wiggle them
Fuck
titties.
ESPN.
I've heard bounce them
Paul Pierce.
titties. I heard bounce them titties, shake them titties, but not wiggle them titties.
Paul Pierce.
That sound like a nigga got proper strip club etiquette. Wiggle them titties,
Oh, yeah,
baby.
he done been in a few of them in his lifetime. Hey,
What? Come on, my nigga been through 2 championships. My nigga didn't live. He didn't went wild out here. That was probably light too. Like that's some shit we caught on IG. Like just imagine them niggas in the NBA. Niggas be out here going crazy. Niggas be having hoes in every state, man. Every part of the globe, you know. So a few strippers ain't really nothing. My nigga Paul Pierce. My nigga said, wiggle them titties, baby.
I'm Paul Pierce.
I'm Paul Pierce.
ESP gonna try to fire me.
Yeah, right. He sound like a nigga. Like that's some shit a nigga. Man, these niggas gonna try to fire me. I'm out this motherfucker. Like the fuck, and I made me some food to go, and I'm stealing these pens, and taking this paper to my house too. So, yeah, Paul Pierce, man, he's the duck of the day because he was ducked off on my radar, and he probably wasn't even ducked off, but for sure he's about to duck off after this. You feel me? Because. Like, nigga, he gonna get the unemployment check from ESPN. That's probably some bands. You feel me? And he got that championship bread, and he's an NBA player. So, like, the nigga gonna probably have crazy interviews. I mean, mind you, California is opening back up. So he probably get like paid for a walkthrough, like, you know, my nigga still gonna get bread, and he just gonna be like, nigga, I'm Paul Pierce, bitch, like I'm gonna get bread, you know. So that's the duck of the day, man. My nigga Paul Pierce, boy. When the last time I been to a strip club? I'm trying to see, man. When did I go to a strip club? I think I was out in Memphis, but we didn't go to no strip club because a lot of the shit was closed. But, I mean, I still had a good time. So I'm thinking, when did I go? I think the closest thing I went to a strip club today, like in these the closest thing I went to, or the closest thing to a strip club I've been to up until now in this year is probably a hookah bar. You feel me? To keep it a buck, because it'd be like a gang of little bras up in there, and they be hookah and doing the hookah, twerking and shit. And well, I went to one, it was just real ratchet like that. I went to some other ones, they just chilling and shit. But it was one, that motherfucker was packed. I'm like, nigga, I thought we was quarantining, like, but you know, I didn't really give a fuck. But I just looked like, oh, okay, y'all motherfuckers in here going crazy. But they was at capacity too. You feel me? And this was all in the midst of COVID. Quarantine, 19, all that. So, yeah, man. So, Paul Pierce, that's the duck of the day. He's for sure gonna be ducked off, man. I wonder where would a nigga go to, like if you got 100. Let's say, I'm gonna keep it light because he for sure got more than that. But if you got 2 M's, no job, you feel me? Let's just say you don't got no job. Not a care in the world. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing after that?
You about to turn up.
Yeah, you gonna
turn up with your life.
Exactly. Like, you gonna turn up for at least a good month, and then after that, then it's like you probably get bored. Then he's like, all right, let me save the world. Let me give back in some way. Or you probably do that while being turned up. You feel me? So, who knows what my nigga Paul Pierce got in plan? But yeah,
that nigga gonna make an OnlyFans.
You had an OnlyFans. That shit would probably crack.
That
though.
nigga gonna make an OnlyFans and it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
He gonna name it fucking Sports Center or some shit. He gonna name it some off the wall shit to say fuck ESPN.
Sports Center, you going to the OnlyFans Paul Pierce Sports Center shit? Like, I'm expecting the nigga to have strippers there. Like, yeah, we got these strippers here. We like on some little Boosie shit. Like, my nigga, he didn't have OnlyFans.
Put your pussy on live for $1,000.
For $1,000, he told the bitch put the pussy on live. And that was on IG. That wasn't even OnlyFans. He was giving it to y'all for free. Just send a donation. But yeah, man, all this technology, you could put bitches on live and just go crazy. Hey, Cam, you got a club? Are you in Clubhouse?
You know, I do have a Clubhouse for innovative culture, but I don't know how to use that shit to the point where I made an account, but I deleted the app. So
okay.
I have, there's an account there floating around.
Uh-huh.
So, whenever I think about solidifying my name, like I make sure I tap into every account possible just so I'm there.
Yeah.
So when the time do come, I can go ahead and jump on that.
Dig that. All right, so.
But I heard it was like a thing you had to get invited to and shit like that.
I mean, in certain rooms, you have to get invited to in order to be a moderator or in order to speak in the room.
Right.
But you can go in the room and like listen to some shit.
You can be a spectator.
Bingo.
But
so,
you can't comment. You can't give your 2 cents. You just can watch.
Yeah, you can like it's a certain button on there that you can click and like raise your hand or something. Like, I want to speak, but
And somebody got to give you permission.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's like some Mother May I shit. I don't know if I can fuck with that.
So they got to give you permission to speak within the room.
Think about ego. Like, how would people feel if they get rejected? Like, nah, we ain't gonna let you speak. They feel crushed. Like,
I mean, they be hot. You seen somebody wanted to fade. I want to say Whack 100 because he got at a nigga on in the clubhouse room.
Clubhouse.
It was one of these niggas, but I seen they was
Niggas
about to
catching
feed. Like, we
fades
can
off
meet
of
up or something. I'm
Clubhouse.
like, nigga, y'all niggas are grown. Like, who got time to meet
Catch me
up?
outside. How about that?
Like, nigga, don't you got a full schedule? Or, like, you got artists. You really got time to meet up with a nigga and fade, and some niggas do.
They
but,
pull up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, like, you feel me? My nigga going crazy with this. My nigga got the new batch. I feel you, Kev.
yeah, you know, we gotta let them know.
But yeah, I seen that in the clubhouse, or I seen people talking about that. But I do have a clubhouse account. I was on it for a minute. You know, niggas was dropping some good game on there, depending on what room you go
So
to.
what you do? You just go to rooms, or do you follow people? How does that work?
All of that. So you can go to a room, like they have all type of room. I'm giving them promo, but I mean, who the I ain't got, you know what I
They
mean?
need
It's
to upgrade your account.
yeah, you know,
They
they
give
give
like a
you,
free paid membership or some shit. You know?
but it's free. They just gotta invite you. You feel me? So they got all these different rooms. They got like weird ass rooms, and they got some real some rooms that you can get some real good game from. It'd be like one room is like tech savvy or some shit, and then it'll be some off the wall shit. It'd be like bitches moaning in this room, like literally. No,
Did
like
Facebook have rooms like that?
I don't even know, but in Clubhouse they got weird shit like that, and I'm not gonna call it weird. It's some shit I'm not going to. You feel me? So that's what you do, or whoever does that. But yeah, that's Clubhouse. I've been on there to like, I had to get off of the app, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to get off the app.
To hit you.
Yeah, I seen it. Pause. I had to get off the app because I was up to like 3 a.m. because they had like a bunch of like.
Was it the moaning rooms?
Nah, it wasn't the moaning. In the moaning room. If you look it up, I'm telling you, my nigga, it's sit on it's, and that's just one of them. But they had like a room for artists.
I was late with that one.
Yeah, I see. That's a solid one. I like that one. They had a room for artists, and they had like they had people in there with some accolades and credentials in that motherfucker, you know. So I'm like, all right, I'll wait up to wait my turn to have my music played. I stayed up to nigga 3 a.m. just like cause you gotta wait in line, and then they'll, like I was saying, the moderator let you in, like, yo. And there was some nigga from like New York or something, like some DJ, like, yo, we got Lavelle Streets up, yo, state your information or whatever. And I'm like, oh, whoopty wop, blah blah blah. And then
You was on the phone that long?
Nah, I was on the app.
Oh, okay.
So the app is playing live. So it's all these people, say it's like 50 people in the room.
So you couldn't do nothing else with your phone because you was on the app, or
No,
how
you
did that
can't
work?
do nothing. You can leave out of the room, but you might lose your spot.
Wow.
So I was waiting in line to
Hey,
be
they
played.
get hella traffic off their app doing
Yeah.
that. How can we do that?
I don't know, but you know, a good YouTube search will figure it out. You feel me?
Hey, bro. That's the leg.
So they had some people up in there, so I played the song, and I was kind of hot because I'm like, I like my shit, and I waited, and then they played it, and they played like 15 seconds on it. I was like, yeah, that was cool, and that was cool. Like, what? That's it? Like, I was like, all right, for sure, and went to sleep. Like, the fuck this app? But nah, I had double back the next day just figuring out shit. But that's the type of things it got. And I brought that up because now, like, niggas could get paid off that shit, like in certain room, or not certain rooms. If your room is cracking enough, they have it to where you can get, I'm not sure how you can get paid, but I was just reading the article like, yeah, they can get this, because I see people on my IG, and they be having clubhouse rooms, and they be having like a bunch of people come in. And one big one they had that nigga Elon Musk come in the room or some shit, and he was just dropping game. I know they got the shit on YouTube and just saying where shit go, and they got all these other influencers having different rooms. So yeah, that's just another avenue niggas might want to look into with the Clubhouse. I got a Clubhouse account. I ain't been on it lately because I just feel like it takes up a lot of my time. Because you'll be on there just soaking up game.
I just need a phone with like, you know, like a terabyte of memory or some
Facts,
shit
but
to keep all these apps because
Nah,
it's
real
like,
shit.
think about it. If you order food, shit like that, you got like, let's say DoorDash. You might have 1-2 games on that motherfucker because you might get bored.
Right.
Okay. Now think about how much space all this shit take up on your phone. Now you start taking pictures, videos, and now you want to save music to your phone.
I'm at capacity right now, nigga.
Hey man, every day my phone tells me I'm out of storage.
And I'm like, I haven't taken the time to really airdrop all my photos to my computer.
But yeah, it's a lot more than photos. So you think about it, it's apps, it's all kind of shit. And the apps take up more space than the picture would, you know?
Well, yeah, I'll say on my phone, the most space that's taken up on my phone is like photos and videos because I'll be filming in like the 24. Give me the little film splash. I film in the 24K on the phone. You know, take up a lot of memory type shit. You know, so you know videos.
Talking that cameraman talking.
You know, videos be extra clarity out, 4K, 24K frames on that bitch. You feel me? But then I'll be like, yeah, you out of space, nigga. I'm like, damn, like so. Yeah, but they do need a phone like that for the fucking terabyte. They probably got it. They ain't letting that shit hit the streets yet, though. They like, we gonna get all the bread up out you niggas
Imagine
first.
how much that shit would cost.
I mean, they can run it up, nigga. They got
They sell iPhones with different types of memory, right? So think about if they had an iPhone with a terabyte of memory with the fucking the 4K camera, you know, all that shit, fucking fingerprint, you know, all the shit that you get now. What ticket do you think that would hit for?
I mean, it shouldn't hit for much, honestly. I would say like they'd probably run it up to like a rack.
Yeah,
but I would say it should be like 200. Keep it a buck, cause y'all gonna drop a new one next year, so it's like y'all just gonna run it up.
That's what we want it to be, but you know that ain't what it is.
It's like y'all niggas could send a nigga to the moon, and y'all got air. They got matter of fact, they dropping the they got a helicopter going to Mars, like a Mars helicopter. They got one going to.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, they got one going to Mars on the 11th. So y'all got a whole helicopter that's equipped to land on Mars and fly around that motherfucker and look for real estate early, whatever the fuck y'all want to do.
But do it gotta get like propelled in a shuttle or some shit like that, or do it just fly up in the air and go to Mars?
Nah, they gotta prepare it in the shuttle.
That's the thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like that would be the shit if they just had a helicopter that you could just take from Earth and go straight to Mars.
Yeah, that's some shit. Like what? Okay, y'all could do that. Yeah, sign me up. I need a flight. You feel me? Just the experience.
Niggas take tours over Compton and shit like that. Why can't we fucking go up to
You feel
Mars?
me?
You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. So they got the helicopter that's about to go to Mars, fly around that motherfucker. Y'all got all that shit, but y'all can't build my phone. Y'all can't build my phone with a terabyte of memory and a fucking the top of the line camera and my laptop. Like, yeah, you gotta get 4 terabytes for that motherfucker. Like, y'all can't install that. Y'all, they already got the battery that doesn't run out of energy, so y'all niggas still got me with the plug. All right, for sure, my nigga. That's how I be looking
Real
at it.
life Energizer Bunny.
I was like, for sure, my nigga. I see what y'all doing. Y'all gonna get y'all bag. You feel me? Saying I ain't mad at it. I am mad at it. Fuck that. I want in. Let me say that. I ain't mad at it, but I want in. Give me a piece of the slice, man. And if you in the building right now, drop that duck emoji. Because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here. Officially ducked off with your boy, Lavelle Streets, and innovative culture in this bitch. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's the thing. Like all this technology and digital shit cracking. I seen that nigga Ja Rule. My nigga had that Fry Fest, right? And they was roasting him because somebody posted it up like, oh, this was in my package for the meal. It was like 2 loaves of bread or 2 pieces of bread, some cheese, and a salad. And I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, they worked y'all niggas. And it was a whack ass show, but this nigga, he about to turn that tweet of that picture to an NFT and flip that motherfucker. Just that picture alone. He put it, matter of fact, it's on, they bidding on it right now. Matter of fact, I should pull that shit up. So he might make some bands off that. I had a homie, that nigga just dropped an NFT for like 5 Ethereum or something crazy.
See, like You speaking words, nigga. Right? Us niggas out here, we don't know that terminology. What did you say?
yeah.
Ethereum?
Yeah, it's just another form of currency, basically. So it's like one Ethereum right now is like 2,100. So motherfucker, this nigga sold a piece of, it's like a digital art. It's like a pixelated piece of art. That's just was his shit. And he sold that shit for like 5 Ethereum. So he made like 10 bands, nigga, off this little piece of like digital art. So
5 Ethereum.
yeah. So that's how much it
How
equals.
do you put that type of price on something though?
That I haven't figured out yet. I'm still learning myself. But that's like,
You find out what it's equivalent to in US dollars or
yeah, that's what it basically.
because by him taking that 5 Ethereum and that translated into the, what'd you say, 20 bands?
no 10 bands.
10 bands, but regardless, 10 bands.
Yeah.
Like, the person on the other end must not fucking really register that.
No, they
to
register
not,
that.
To not know that 5 Ethereum is equivalent to 10 bands?
No, they know that, but they know you can use that Ethereum in other places too. You feel me? Like all digital type shit
Can you use
right
it
now.
at McDonald's?
Yeah, you could. You got to go through that process. It's like I mean, not like, but it's a bunch of different exchanges. Like the more you get in it, nigga, I got like 7 exchanges on my phone just for certain like coins.
See,
I
so
wanna
that's
do.
why you ain't got no space on your phone.
That too. You feel me? I cleared up some shit just so I can get. I'm like, oh, nigga, I need to get this coin. Fuck. But yeah, so
Start deleting videos and shit.
man, I need to though. I need to like, I don't know. It's like you be keeping shit that you think you just gonna go back and look at, and you don't look at that shit all year on your phone. That motherfucker just in the archives chilling, and then you get it off your phone. It's like, I don't need that shit. I only keep shit on my phone just so I can repost it later on or some shit. Like, oh shit, I got something to post up, or you know what I mean. But I need to get that shit off my phone. But yeah, Ja Rule, he about to drop an NFT, my nigga. And if you see the picture of the shit, you be like, what? And that shit probably go for bread. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull that shit up. Ja Rule NFT.
You disappeared.
Oh, I disappeared?
Yep.
Am I back on? Am I back in the game? Oh, his NFT, that shit going for 100 and...
There.
I'm back.
Nope.
I see myself on here.
I don't see you on here.
Okay, yeah, it's going back up.
I don't see your computer.
Yeah, we still in the building, y'all. Okay, there we go. So this nigga Ja Rule, his NFT is going for 122,000. And if you see the picture of it, my nigga, you gonna be like, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly, my nigga. I wonder if they got the picture on here. Oh, my shit didn't die on your boy. What the fuck? Why my shit die? Am I still live though? All right, yeah. I don't know how my computer died. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. I ain't got it hooked up. I'm looking.
That's why
they
it's not
both.
picking up,
Yeah,
because-
both the white cords and some whole other shit. But yeah, his NFT going for like 122 bands. If you see the picture, you're gonna be like, what? This is going for that? So yeah, man, niggas is all in the crypto space going crazy. It's a cheese sandwich that he's selling. We back. We back in this bitch.
No, you're not back because your computer not on. You
Oh,
still
okay.
going.
All right, cool. As long as they can
never
see me.
stop.
Cool. So yeah. But yeah, that Mars helicopter, it was called Ingenuity. Yeah, DMX, since we on the subject of DMX, you know, salute to DMX. I said DMX, Ja Rule. Since we on the subject of Ja Rule, salute to DMX. You know, DMX put Ja Rule on, you know what I mean, back in the day. So, but, you know, they were saying he had a heart attack. I mean, of course, the media gonna say, like, drugs and shit. But I be giving my niggas the benefit of the doubt. You know, like, maybe he was going through something. Who knows? So, you know, prayers out to DMX for getting better. Hopefully he gets better soon.
No, you good.
I seen some posts where it always makes me laugh. Oh, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we in the game. It always make me laugh when I see that post. It was like when that nigga performed for the world, and it was like that shit look crazy. Like a show like that, I would love to go to a show like that. Either whether it's doing the show or just being in the presence of the talent doing the show. Like I don't want to be in the crowd though. Like I ain't trying to really be in a crowd like that and turn up. Especially like if I got on like some white forces and I'm niggas just trying to be fresh, and then nigga fuck around like, yeah, y'all niggas gonna do all this shit. Niggas just trying to look, you know, just trying to be fresh out here. Nah, but yeah, I would love to perform at a show like that. You know, that many fucking people. That nigga had that bitch lit like a motherfucker. So yeah, salute to DMX. He's getting better. I recently came across some shit. I don't know, like the internet just be sending you wild information. I'm looking up shit. It's like, yeah, oh, Kim Kardashian, a billionaire. I'm like, what the fuck that got to do with what I'm looking for? But I was looking for this Kanye West shit because he planning on dropping a documentary, and Netflix then gave the nigga like 30 M's just for his documentary. I'm just curious to see his documentary though. Like all the shit he was doing, I've been on the sidelines looking like, damn, my nigga on some, I don't know what the fuck he on. I kind of fell off of him, but you know, salute to a nigga that's still out here getting his paper and doing what he got to do, you know, because he could have been not doing shit, you know. So salute to him. I'm curious to see that because, you know, my nigga came from making beats to being one of the biggest rappers, and I'm like, shit, well, my story might be from, nigga, I'm getting all this access with the film. It might go from filming to rap, or like, who knows where the fuck it might go. You know, I just want to be dope in both. You know, as long as the nigga dope in both, then it's like, you know, it's endless opportunities, because, you know. But yeah, my nigga started off, you know, just making beats to being like one of the biggest artists in the game. So I'm curious to see that documentary, because I like a lot of documentaries, man. They be dropping a lot of different game. It's just, you just got to pick it up from what the hell they talking about, you know, read between the lines. The last documentary I watched was one with Sam Cooke, and my nigga, he was so cold. Like, he was so cold in like I want to say the early 60s, but to be on the safe side, let me just say like before rap and shit. But my nigga, he was like on his corporate takeover type shit. My nigga owned like all his masters. My nigga was buying himself out his contract. You know, he was about to put on a gang of other talent and make hella bread and take over the industry. And as soon as the nigga was about to crack off, as soon as he about to pop, you know, they like, my nigga got smoked. Or his fucking, they was saying like the nigga bought like a prostitute or some shit. And like, if you see his story, you would know that's not even in the nigga character. Like, this nigga was buying prostitutes. Hell no. and it was so cold. It was a black lady who shot him too. You feel me? So that was fucked up. But speaking to his greatness though, my nigga was on his corporate takeover type, his industry corporate takeover. Sam Cooke, he was putting a lot of people on, and he was just, you know, he's just real talented, man. So it's good to see those type of things, man. As far as black people really succeeding in those avenues and really taking over, because you always hear like a lot of niggas get work like, oh, that nigga he signed a dumbass deal. I remember something like they was talking about YG, oh, he signed a dumbass deal, whatever, and he probably did, but the nigga, he's still booming now though. Like, got a whole clothing line, all type of shit. And I'm gonna close it out with YG because I've been seeing like a lot of Asian hate little thing. I think it's propaganda. There's like randomly like Asian hate just out the blue. I'm like, so like every quarter or every year it's gonna be like some type of thing to trigger niggas to just get behind. And I'm just like, I'm just looking at the crowd and I'm like, hell no, like nigga, what else is there? Y'all niggas got some type of bread being made behind the scenes and want to keep niggas focused on this type of shit. And it's like, I know all my niggas I know does not hate no Asians, so I'm already looking like, oh yeah, this ain't for us. I mean, this was somebody else. But I'm bringing that up because they was on YG, because his song, he made Meet the Flockers, whatever, and he was given a very descriptive, what is it? He was given a good, I can't even think of the word right now, but he was saying how he would
Interpretation.
he was given a good interpretation of how he flocks, how he was flocking homes, and it dealt with Asians. So he had to put out he had to remake the whole shit, or he edited the song. He had to
Because they was protesting to take it down.
Yeah, they like, nah, he can't do basically and I'm gonna say it the simple
But they did
form.
the whole scene to the song and blame it on the streets.
Yeah, it's like a nigga talking about flocking the house. at some Asian's house, and I mean that was a thing. I guess I'm not sure. You feel me? But they made the nigga re-edit this song. I'm like, damn.
So he made a new version of the song.
He got an edited version. I haven't heard it yet, but I seen it. Like what? Like I just started laughing.
He had to go
like,
back
wow.
and re-record the vocals.
He probably. I would play it, but you know, when we go on YouTube, they gonna flag us.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, see, they don't want us to. Yeah, my boy knows. So they, they want Sam. They killed Sam Cooke. You know, they killed his. Yeah. I don't want to end the show like that.
Yeah.
But
So what you gonna take him out with? Take him out.
I'm gonna take it out with my niggas is always successful in striding, and make sure your circle's solid. You feel me? So you can continue to stride out here because. You got people like Sam Cooke, Nipsey, and my niggas was all just booming and taking over the game. And yeah, if you out there, hopefully you take over the game too in whatever game you in, But yeah, we're gonna end it with that, man. Salute to Black excellence. Yeah, because I don't want to go there.
We on some music.
Go there. So yeah, man. Salute to my boy Cam, man. We've been holding it down. And you've been officially ducked off. We're gonna take y'all out with some good music of mine. We're gonna go ahead and go to this joint, man. Let's get it booming.
Are you plugged up?
Yup.
Are you not?
Thank you guys for tuning in to the DuckOff Hour.
Yeah.
You could have been any place in the world, but you here with me, ducked off.
You got a black screen.
Ducked off.
Let's get to it. See you guys next week, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Ducked off. It's on there.
I think she like me. I look icy with this white tee on. Might be out my comfy zone. Grinding for that comfy home. Don't get heated if you callin'. I do not pick up my phone. I'm out the way. Yeah. Ducked off. I say, yo. Okay, I'm out the way. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Police right beside me. They gon' run my tags. Dipping through these blocks. They been on my ass. They been acting thirsty. I should just do the dash. Oh, they must think I'm nervous. They hear my music blast like I don't care at all. My hand on 12 o'clock. Gripping that steering wheel. You know I'm headed to my spot. In DTLBC. You know I'm parking this. Circle the block for 30 minutes just to park this bitch. I feel away when I can pull a parking from my crib. So I'm ducked away to turn all of these thoughts to M's. Might take a break, call my little bae and tell her order shrimp. Grab that Chardonnay and baby, fill my cup up to the rim. Yeah, I'm out the way. Yeah, ducked off, man. I say, yo. Okay, I'm out the way. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, oh time.
Okay, Casey.
Meet Chris and Mark. They've both heard of Bitcoin and Ethereum. While Chris is using eToro